Open for Business.
It is a signal to the world we are open for business.
We are now open for business. This is 𝗙𝗍𝗶𝗴𝗏 bringing you yet another episode to guide you in discovering your passion and growing your business as we learn from experts in the field. Sama-sama tayong matuto sa isa na namang makabuluhang usapan tungo sa pagpapaunlad ng inyong negosyo. Ang Open for Business ay mapapanood nyo din sa Facebook at YouTube. Siguraduhin mag-like at mag-subscribe sa aming social media page at Net25TV. Alamin natin, suriin mula sa mga negosyante, thought leaders at mga personalidad sa iba't ibang larangan ang mga strategies, trends at mahalagang karanasan sa pagninegosyo dahil tayo ay open for business. This time, let's take a broader perspective, focusing not just on the awards, but on the thought behind staging awards. Dr. Ronell Ybanez, founder of Asia's Golden Icon Awards, takes us behind the scenes on award events as he talks about his leadership, philanthropy, and iconic mission in recognizing leaders.
I'm 𝗗𝗶𝗴𝗏𝗏 bringing you business news and information here on Open for Business. Record remittances in 2024 with $38 billion. Personal remittances from overseas Filipinos reached a record high of $38.34 billion for the whole of 2024. That's 3% higher from the $37.21 billion in 2023, according to the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. The BSP said that the recorded remittances account for about 8.3% of the gross domestic product and 7.4% of the gross national income. Government agencies signed Create More IRR investment roadshow in the offing. The implementing rules and regulations, also known as IRR, of the corporate recovery and tax incentives for enterprises to maximize opportunities for reinvigorating the economy, also known as Create More Act, have been signed by the Department of Finance, also known as DOF, and the Department of Trade and Industry, also known as DTI. Now, this is paving the way for the Philippines to be truly all in business and is Trump 2.0 ready. Signed by Finance Secretary and Fiscal and Incentives Review Board, also known as FIRB Chair Ralph Recto, and Department of Trade and Industry DTI Secretary Maria Cristina Roque, the IRR is expected to clarify and refine the provisions of Create More's implementation. Meanwhile, Special Assistant to the President for Investment and Economic Affairs, Secretary Frederick Go, said that with the signing of the IRR of Create More, the government will hold investment roadshows abroad, starting with South Korea in March, followed by the United States in April, and later on followed in Japan, China, Europe, and the Middle East. New incentives for car manufacturers. A new incentive scheme for automotive manufacturers operating in the country will soon roll out as the DTI finalizes its enhanced revitalizing the automotive industry for competitiveness enhancement, also known as RACE, announced by Secretary Frederick Go. Go added that the RACE is a redesigned version of the earlier program for the industry. RACE will provide incentives for the new models manufactured in the Philippines and aims to increase domestic sourcing of locally assembled vehicles enrolled in RACE. Philippines EU fast-tracks FTA to complete by 2027. The Philippines and the European Union are set to complete the Free Trade Agreement, also known as the FTA, by 2027 and are currently speeding up negotiations, Trade Undersecretary Alan Gepti revealed this week. The FTA with the EU is considered a stable platform for strengthening economic relations and aims to tap the unrealized potentials of the two economies, added Gepti. And that's a business roundup for this week. I'm 𝗗𝗶𝗴𝗏𝗏 for Open for Business.
We are now open for business. The Grill in Nation Building. The effect that certain individuals have on others can spark ideas, push progress, and drive change. In February this year, TAG Media Group unveiled the elusive list of the top 50 influential people in the Philippines. To quote rising tigers and nation builders, they are from different industries but share the same characteristics. They are determined leaders and make an impact in society.
Very surprised and very happy for being acknowledged to be an influential. So yeah, very happy.
For me, leadership means being able to guide and inspire on some level those who are around you. Maybe it could be just as simple as your family, your home, or if you work in a business setting, your office mates, or your community.
Deeply honored to be part of the list, and it's not just about me, it's about we. It is about the community coming together and really doing their best to elevate not just ourselves but others and the country.
Just to continue to do what we do all the time, helping out other people, mapa sa business niyan or mapa dun sa advocacy namin, which is pagbubumbero.
And syempre, para maging isang true and effective leader ka, kailangan ikaw mismo ginagawa mo, pinapakita mo kung ano yung tama.
I think leadership is being able to set a good example to your peers and even to the youth, to be able to show them that as long as you have passion, discipline, and love for what you are doing, you'll be able to succeed in whatever you want to do in life.
Leadership for me is taking responsibility for people who have put their faith and trust in you and guiding them to a better and more prosperous future.
Ang sarap kasi ng feeling na pag nakita ka, maging kaibigan mo lahat yung mga tao. Kahit yung the smallest kung anumang position meron dyan. Kahit yung mga waiter, baka makilala, sir, salamat nandito kayo. Kahit tagalinis ng toilet, sir, nandito ka pala. Diba? Masaya silang batiin ka at madali kang malapitan.
For me, leadership means being able to guide my people and giving them the opportunity to showcase the best of themselves and inspiring them to do more.
Leadership has to be respect to his employee. He has to be a good example. You should have knowing only the front side but also the back side of everyone around his team to be successful.
Ako, nagulat eh. Ako, nagpapasalamat talaga na nasama ako dito at napabilang sa tulong din ng mga kaibigan at ng team at ng mga kaibigan din natin sa Rising Tigers. Maraming salamat.
First of all, I'm deeply honored. I feel so privileged to be invited and to be recognized here in this special event. Special mention, of course, to Rising Tigers magazine.
I feel very honored to be part of the list of 50 most influential people chosen by Rising Tigers, and I hope to become an inspiration for a lot of young people to harness our creative industry, to use our resources, our skills, and to search what's deep within us, to try to make something that's unique and beautiful for all the world to see.
Really privileged to be part of this elite team, no? Obviously, the positive side of things, because there will definitely be a lot of bad things.
This acknowledgement inspires me to continue working diligently for justice and progress in our country. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for believing in my mission. And together, let's strive for a better future for all Filipino people.
Well, I'm very amazed. I'm very humble. I think, it's something amazing. But, at the end of the day, food, that is my category, bring people together. And yes, I hope that is all I want to do.
Leadership is a responsibility. It's an obligation. I feel like it was given to me And what fulfills me is that I get to give livelihoods to Filipino. And the people that I'm with right now are the people that I look up to. I'm still in grade school and high school, and they are already these amazing people that I look up to. And I just feel so honored. And I'll be treasuring this award. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of us because we really started from the ground up.
Cannot order someone to do something if you yourself are not prepared to do it. So it's a very hands-on kind of definition. I'd like to be considered a leader who is someone who takes action and will not wait to get things done.
I'd like to thank the whole organization of Rising Tigers, especially to Grace 𝗵𝗏𝗏 and happy birthday. More power. Thank you.
Actually, it's really an honor because having been in business for 34 years, this is one of the rare recognitions that I got. And hindi naman tayo naghahanap ng recognition, but again, I guess somebody up there must have directed it. So, yeah.
I want to show that the Philippines is really the powerhouse of new and progressive fashion and also creative and arts. And I want to help every sector of society that helps promote Philippine fashion.
I think I wanted this to become a platform to inspire women like me or other leaders to be able to pursue their goals, their objectives in life, and there's nothing that can stop them from achieving all the dreams.
Being in the top 50 would mean a lot of obligations and responsibility. It would mean that you are bringing with you the entire name of the institution that you represent. It would mean that you are responsible for them and you are responsible for the country and the nation that you represent. Thank you.
Leadership is really having the most impact that you can have on as many lives possible that you can touch. That is the essence of true leadership.
Well, being influential to me is being able to motivate and inspire others to be the best version of themselves. So in terms of what I do, some people may look up to me, and I am a very resilient person, so I don't let negativity put me down. So failure to me is okay because we all fail. There's nobody in life who does not fail. We learn from failure. So it's my resilience that makes me who I am. So I don't let setbacks stop me from achieving my goals and dreams. And in that way, when people look at me and they've seen what I've been through, it will inspire them also to fight until you reach your goals and dreams.
First of all, we're very overwhelmed with all of the love and the support of the Filipino people and also the Filipinos outside our country, because we didn't expect, we just hope that the people will be able to find inspiration to all of our contents, the stories of our leaders, and it established us already so quickly, more than we expect. As a chief marketing, it's very difficult to filter influence just 50, because in our country there's a lot of contributors when it comes to nation building, inspiration, business, and also in government. Everyone actually contributes to nation building and influence to the people. Being able to inspire the nation by choosing the right leaders who are making a difference in their lives. Just like what our leaders said in the speech earlier, our cover leaders, that inspiration comes with action, and it doesn't mean you just have to just talk, voice it out. It's more of being seen in the actions and all of the programs you implemented in your company or in the country as a whole.
From the world of business, entertainment, international affairs, and public service, these individuals have left positive influence that extends to the masses. We at Open for Business share the common goal of improving the life of everyday Filipinos.
Bagong linggo, bagong mga barangay ang pasasayahin natin.
Mga taga Kangkalu, ang una nating bibisitahin sa Lunes,
sa Barangay 14, Zone 2, Caloocan City.
Sa Martes, hatid natin ang papremyo sa Barangay 171, Caloocan City.
Sa Miyerkules, talagang para sa mga taga-barangay Tagalog, Valenzuela City ang araw na ito.
Sa Huwebes, maghanda na ang mga Manileño sa Barangay 628, Santa Mesa, Manila.
Dadayo naman tayo sa Biyernes sa Barangay Santo Niño 2, San Jose del Monte, Bulacan.
Tumutok na tuwing alas 7 ng umaga dito lamang sa kabarangay nyo, LTE,
Love,
Tonipet, and everything.
Let's get together sa Net 25.
Ang mga maiinit na balita
at rumaratsyad ang usapan ng bayan,
ihahatid namin sa 100%!
100% ang pagbabalita!
100% talakayan!
Lunes hanggang Biyernes!
Alas 5 hanggang alas 7 ng umaga!
Live na live sa Radyo Aguila 1062 Mega Manila!
At sa Net 25! 100%!
Sa Net 25, let's get together sa Net 25.
There is an abundance of greatness in the Philippines despite the overwhelming issues plaguing it. One that we must celebrate is the indefatigable spirit of leaders to focus on their visions and make a significant difference in the lives of people around them. Today, we are here with the founder of Asia's Golden Icon Awards, Dr. Ronell Ybanez, who made it his life's mission to spread positivity by recognizing outstanding visionaries and sharing blessings with the less fortunate. Welcome to our show, Dr. Ronell. How are you?
I'm okay. Before anything else, I would like to thank you, 𝗍𝗏, for the opportunity that you have given to me and to our organization. And of course, to our viewers, your viewers, thank you for tuning in for this very special occasion and episode. Of course, to all our executive board, which also joining us in this very moment.
Dr. Ronell, I was reading your profile. You have a very stellar background. You founded the Asia's Golden Icon Awards and Events. You are the president also of the Asia's Influential Leader Awards, the Asia's Modern Hero Awards, the Pinnacle Awards, and the Ronell and Chunnel Realty Marketing and Development Corporation. You founded also a foundation, and you completed your PhD in urban planning in London, and you are a licensed real estate broker and environmental planners. You have many hats. So how do you juggle into all these activities, Doctor?
All of those are the foundation as to where I am now. For the foundation, it is my objective that we could help those less fortunate, because it is my battle cry that we are not born just to earn for a living, but to make a difference in the life of others. Because ako rin po ay nanggaling sa mahirap. So it is my pledge, if there will come a time, if I have an opportunity to help our Filipino countrymen, I will do that. And the life that I have now, I could say, is indeed a blessing. And I think it is now my opportunity to help also our less privileged Filipino countrymen. And that, through the organizations that I had, we are committed to give back to our community. Yeah. So from the real estate to the award-giving body, all of this, I mean, part of the proceeds of that goes to the foundation.
That's very inspiring, Dr. Ronell. But before you reach, or before you founded all these organizations, you mentioned, from your own words, you started also from nowhere.
Yeah.
So, ano ba yung experience mo? Ito ba ay pang teleserye din? Parang so far, if you can give us, a little background of, what were those life challenges that you experienced, for you to tell yourself na, okay, I have to do this and eventually I should pay back.
During my college days, I am a scholar. That time, alam mo naman, pag scholar, hindi kasama doon yung pang daily needs, talagang full tuition lang. So
yung daily allowance mo, hindi kasama.
Yeah, lahat ng mga pangailangan mo. So nakatira po ako sa Estero de Locban, sa Maypaco. And naranasan ko po na talagang gusto ko lang mabago ang buhay ko sa pamagit. Kasi I'm a firm believer po na kung yung education will also help us na mabago ang takbo ng buhay. So when I was there, alam niyo po, pag nasa estero ka, informal settler kung tawagin natin, yung bubungan namin, tumutulo paggabi, no? Talagang sabi ko, kailangan kong magsumikap kasi ako po ang panganay sa aming pamilya. And apart from that, kaya naman po ako nakarating dito kasi I graduated as valedictorian sa high school namin. So, ang sabi ng tatay ko, actually matandaan ko, at sabi niya, wag ka nang mag-aral ng college kasi wala nga silang pampaaral. Pero sabi ko, hanggang ganito na lang ba ang buhay natin? So nagsumikap ako, naging valedictorian ako. And kapag valedictorian ka kasi si RV, yung first semester mo sa college,
free din.
Free.
Parang scholar ka din.
Scholar ka niyan. Pero you have to maintain.
Yes.
So since then, kaya kailangan ko...
From what school yung...
sa
what
province po namin.
What's your province?
Bohol High School, in Biliran.
Biliran.
Yes,
okay.
Bohol National High School.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from Biliran, and then you moved to Manila
sa Manila,
na.
yeah. Na talagang hindi ko alam kung ano ang kararatnan ko dito. Pero malakas lang ang loob ko kasi sabi ko, kung hindi ko lalakasan ang loob ko, what will happen to my family? At saka ang hirap ng buhay po eh.
Tsaka diniscourage ka na parang sige, huwag ka na mag-aaral kasi wala tayong pampaaral.
Correct.
Diba?
So I asked my father kasi meron kaming ilang pirasong baboy sa province na ibenta yan para at least may pamasahe ako. Pagdating ko sa Cubao, so sabi ko, naku, paano na ako? Kasi yung kapitbahay namin na siya naman ay kasambahay dito sa Manila, ang usapan namin nung nagbakasyon siya, sa kanila muna ako makikitira. Pero pagdating ko sa Cubao, hindi siya nakarating dahil yung kanyang amo ay may pinapagawa sa kanya. So iyak ako ng iyak.
So nandun ka lang sa bus station?
Bumaba ako ng
Cubao.
bus. So after 3 hours,
pero teka, uso naman na yung cellphone, no?
May cellphone, pero wala akong dalang cellphone that time. Wala akong dalang cellphone sa Manila. Basta ang pinag-usapan lang namin bago ko umalis, ganitong oras, ganitong araw darating ako. And then, so, inabot na ng more than 3 hours. Hindi pa siya dumating. So, ang sabi ko, naku, babalik na lang ako, uwi na lang ako. May konti pang natira sa binigay pamasahe. Pero sabi ko, papaluin ako ng tatay ko nito. Nagsayang lang ako ng pera. Not knowing na habang pala papunta ako dito ng Manila, yung father ko, kinontak na niya yung kapatid niya na baka po pwedeng temporarily doon muna ako makitira sa...
Rather than yung kakilala mo or kapitbahay na kasambay dito.
Yes, oo.
So you waited for 3 hours and then what happened?
Nakita ko yung pangalan ko sa yung plaka, yung name ko na nakaplakad nakalagay, Ronell Ybanez. Ang may hawak nun, asawa ng pinsan ko. So sabi ko, bakit nandyan yung pangalan ko? So sabi ko ganun, ay ako po yan, bakit nandyan yung pangalan ko? And sabi niya, kayo ba si Ronell Ybanez? So tinanong niya ako, sino ang tatay ko, taga saan ako, hanggang sa tugma naman. So sabi niya, ako yung asawa ng pinsan mo, tinawagan ng father mo yung kapatid niya para doon ka muna temporarily sa amin.
So, I think, what's inspiring here is really the love of parents, no?
Exactly.
Dr. Ronell, like that was not discussed with you before you came here because you had a pre-arrangement with your neighbor, diba? With your friend. Ganun ba?
Tama.
So, you were somehow
I was
shocked to learn that,
Yes,
diba?
yes. Talagang masabi mo na ang mga parents natin, they're also doing their best kung paano sila makasuporta, makatulong sa kanilang mga anak.
And then, nandito ka na, tumira ka na doon sa pinsan mo. And then what happened na?
Nag-enroll na po ako dahil nga scholar po ako. Pwede ako makapamili ng mga school. So, napili ko po ang UE. Accountancy ang kinuha ko po. And since then, sa umaga, nag-aaral ako. Then 2 or 3 o'clock ang pasok ko naman sa Jollibee, balik-balik. 3 to 10 o'clock ang schedule ko.
So you were also a working student?
Yes. So talagang mahirap pagsabayin yung nag-aaral ka and at the same time nagtatrabaho ka. And not just that, you have to maintain the GWA para ma-maintain mo pa rin yung scholarship. Otherwise, pwede kang matanggal sa scholarship.
At pag natanggal ka na sa scholarship, babayaran mo na yun. You have to pay for it na.
Ang problema nga po, dahil wala po tayong pambayad that time. So kaya kailangan, I have to make sure na may pagpapatuloy ko ang pag-aaral.
What happened? You maintain maintain it until you graduated?
Well, pagdating ko po ng 3rd year o 4th year, talagang sobrang hirap na ang pamilya ko sa province to the point na parang isang beses na lang sila kung kumain. Like for example, yung itlog or noodles na lang isang araw. Tapos nagkakasakit yung father ko. So sabi ko, kailangan ko munang ihinto temporarily ang pag-aaral ko at maghanap muna ako ng temporary na trabaho. So, nag-networking po ako, not to mention yung particular na networking na pinasukan ko po. And since then, yun din po ang nag-establish sa akin, nag-build sa akin personality, how to deal with people. And then, until such time na nakuha po ako ng tita ko na nasa real estate naman, at siya ang nagturo sa akin para po mapunta rito sa real estate. Nung napunta na ako sa real estate, natuto po ako, nagpatuloy ako ng pag-aaral dahil okay na ang finances ko. Nag-take ako ng broker's exam and the rest po is history. Nag-aral po tayo sa Lasal. Doon po tayo nag-aral po ng ating MBA at the same time po ng ating PhD. Although hindi natin pa natapos yung ating PhD dahil hindi naman po madali, no, at medyo may talagang it takes time. No? So, tinuloy po natin sa CCOL ang ating PhD and the rest po ay naging pagpapala naman sa atin hanggang sa nag-exam din po tayo ng environmental planner.
Wow, this is really inspiring, amazing at the same time. You know, I think the reason why I'm asking all of this, Dr. Ronell, is that, you know, somehow it gives us inspiration why you are doing all these things. Because the introduction that I read, and of course what you mentioned in your statement was that you also would want to pay back and, you know, give back to the community. Pero maalala ko lang, alin bahagi doon yung napunta ka sa estero? So, nakikita na ka dati, tapos umalis ka na, tapos tumira ka malapit sa estero?
Yeah, kasi po, after namin po sa, di ba, nasa tita po ako, hanggang po sa lumipat na po ako ng, kasi mayroon akong kahit papaano, di ba, may sinasahod na ako. Ang hirap naman din po na lahat na lang ng panahon naka-stay ka sa kanila.
Tama.
No? So, nagbukod po tayo hanggang sa hindi ko na rin po kinaya kasi syempre habang pataas ng pataas po yung years mo, marami na ring expenses. Yung kuya ko naman, which is kapatid ko sa father side, nasa estero siya nakatira dahil siya po ay nagtitinda po ng taho. So, kinuha po niya ako, doon po kami nakatira sa estero de Lucban. So, pero that time, nag-aaral pa rin po ako. Sa umaga, nasa school ako. Sa gabi, minsan gabi na ako umuwi kasi nga mainit. Pag wala po akong pasok sa fast food, talagang gabi ako umuwi kasi sobrang init. Wala pong kisame yung bubungan namin doon eh.
So walang kisame, but now here you are, you know, running a real estate company.
Kaya nga po, ito pong award-giving body, it's about inspiring people to do their best.
Your background is in urban planning, real estate, environmental planning. These are interconnected disciplines, di ba? But how is this instrumental, all this, in your drive to establish a foundation and award-giving events to recognize and celebrate leadership? But somehow, we understand now because of the difficulties in life that you have experienced. But ano yung naging drive mo to have this award-giving events and celebrate leadership?
From our real estate, the Chunnel and Channel Realty, part of our commission, nakaalat po siya sa mga pagbibigay namin sa mga humanitarian. And then, nakita ko po na mas masarap na nakakapag-inspire ka din ng iba. So, sa tulong ng ating mga executive board, if I may, allow me to mention.
Go ahead.
No, we have our Congresswoman Marisa Delmar Magsino. We also have here the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry President, Consul Yunina Mangyo. And we also have here the President of PhilExport and also the President of Employers Confederation of the Philippines, Dr. Sergio Ortiz Luis, and the Director General of Philippine Economic Zone Authority, 𝗔𝗶𝗴𝗏 𝗍𝗏, together with our Vice Chairman, 𝗷𝗏𝗍𝒃 𝗏𝗏. I am so grateful for them dahil naging katuwang po sila para po ma-execute ang aming mga advocacies. And our advocacy CRB number 1, we wanted to recognize outstanding individuals who made a remarkable impact in our society. This is one way of saying thank you to our influential leaders globally and locally. And number 2, we wanted to put value to our less privileged Filipino countrymen by giving medical equipment and supplies to our less privileged Filipino countrymen. In fact, September 21, we donated around 4,870 medical equipment such as wheelchairs, oxygen tanks, vitamins, no, sa pagamutan ng Dasmariñas. And then, we also donated last June 2024 sa East Avenue Medical Hospital, no? And then last March, if I am not mistaken, we also donated sa Philippine General Hospital. So ito ay sa tulong na rin po ng ating mga executive board. So ang lahat ng ito, lahat ng mga naging karanasan ko, ang naging sandigan ko at naging pinaguhugutan ko ng lakas upang ipagpapatuloy. Sabi ko nga po ay etong buhay na meron ako, I want also to be an inspiration. I want to be an inspiration as well sa mga younger generation na lalong magsumikap na ang kahirapan hindi hadlang po para sa maayos at magandang kinabukasan.
Well said, Ronell. It's very notable that you mentioned your executive board and some of the names that you have mentioned have guested here in the show Open for Business, and we're very thankful to some of them, especially the PCCI president and also Mr. Sergio Ortiz-Luis. But some quarters mentioned that awards are just titles. What's your reaction to that? How do you ensure that the Asia Golden Icon Awards is meaningful and not just another trophy event? What makes this award different from the others?
Well, of course, the people behind, as you mentioned, the people behind this award-giving body, we are making sure that our awardees are indeed excellent, exemplary in their fields, because these people will not put their name at stake, no? Na we wanted to come up with a list of outstanding awardees during the awards night, which we could present to the crowd. And I could say that before these awards will happen, there is a deliberation with our executive board to make sure that they all agreed on that. And on those times na may mga differences, we put it on voting. So since total po of 6, pang-7 po ako, if ever there will be, sabi na isa, ay wag natin tong i-recognize kasi of this record of last. So there is meron pa pong iba, so by vote. And also, ang basis namin, we are here to recognize. We are not the court to judge who this person is. So, as long as pasok po siya sa criteria that we set in, so we will really recognize that person.
There are also different categories, but some are honoring established leaders and some are also recognizing emerging ones, because we notice the rise of technopreneurs, the Gen Zs, the millennials who are now really creating big brands despite in spite of their youth. So how do you balance giving recognition to both the emerging ones and the established leaders?
Of course, we have that criteria. And apart from that, it is the objective of the organization that we could come up with a list of outstanding awardees which compose of the emerging leaders and those, established leaders. Because nais namin na on that night, the emerging leaders and the established leaders will meet in one room para itong mga established leaders maalala nila, etong mga emerging na to, ganito ang fighting spirit to when I was young. Ito namang mga emerging na to, makita nila what they will become years or 5 or 10 years from now if they will continue pursuing their passion. So it's really a night of inspiration. So that's why we make sure that at least both of those ay kasama siya sa awardees namin.
Now, as a business leader yourself, how do you define true leadership in today's fast-changing world? We know that the key to success in business is having great leadership. And of course, you do these awards because you've seen not the potential, but actually the business success already of those who you will recognize. So personally, you yourself as an entrepreneur, how do you define true leadership?
Leadership equals making an impact in the life of others. No, you cannot make an influence if hindi siya nakikita sa'yo. So at the end of the day, whatever you will do, kailangan it will make an impact sa mga tao na nakakasama mo. Isa yan sa pinaka-noble na magagawa ng tao, yung magkaroon ka ng impact sa kapwa mo. So that's for me, it sums up the word leadership.
But in terms of impact, can you cite some examples how that impact is met, or what concrete examples can you provide to create impact for the awardees or honorees?
Well, the integrity. There must be an integrity kasi lalo na po ito, award-giving body. As you mentioned kanina, marami na pong mga award-giving body. So, our organization should maintain the integrity. The process, the production, everything should maintain its integrity. Dahil napakahalaga yon. It sums up as well the whole organization. And not just that, those executive board, the names of those executive board is also at stake with us. So the integrity of our organization should always be, the sanctity of that integrity should always be observed.
Because as we define integrity, it is like doing something even without people looking at you.
Exactly.
You do what you have to do, and you do it right, and you do it well.
Alam namin ang iyong pagsisikap. Dama namin ang iyong mga sakripisyo. Kita namin ang pagharap mo sa bawat pagsubok. Kaya sa kabila ng mga hamon ng buhay, nandito kami para umalalay. Kasi katulad mo, gusto rin namin ang magandang bukas para sa kanya. Hatid namin ang dekalidad na edukasyon at makabagong pasilidad sa abot kayang halaga. Kaya huwag ka nang mangamba, sasamahan ka namin tuparin ang mga pangarap niya. Maaasahan mong sulit dito ang mga pinagsikapan mo. Sa aming mga makabagong pasilidad at sistema ng edukasyon. Mailalabas natin ang aking talino at mga kakayahan niya. Kahit sa munting halaga, makakasiguro ka na makakasabay siya sa mabilis na pag-ikot ng mundo. Sa New Era, karamay mo kami sa bawat hamon. Kaagapay mo kami sa bawat hakbang. Kasama mo kami sa bawat ngiti at tagumpay.
Let's go to your background, Ronell. Real estate, urban planning, how does that knowledge shape the way you lead and create events like this? Kasi, di ba, yung iba talagang events management ang inaral, yung iba naman sa corporate, but in your case, this is something different. Although, I think somehow I see some relationship in real estate kasi you do a lot of planning even in the events. But how does this knowledge in real estate and your personal experience in life shape the way you lead and create events?
From the discipline, kasi sa real estate pa lang, there's a pressure. Kailangan makatarget ka ng yung quota mo, di ba, sa real estate. At we are not selling juices here. Millions ang pinag-usapan sa real estate. So from there, the standard is already there na dapat yung makuha nating mga client, dapat talaga well and good. No? Kasi in binabagay din natin yun sa ating market. So from real estate, the discipline that I gain, being applied now dito sa award-giving body. Kasi sa award-giving body, it takes a lot of time actually. Right now, I am so blessed that my sister, who is also a licensed broker and licensed appraiser, is now handling the daily operations of our real estate. Ako nakafocus talaga dito sa award-giving body. Kasi syempre, may mga interview, may mga courtesy call, may mga questions ang ating mga awardees that I need also to answer because you have to be very careful paano sila naging awardee, what are those criteria. They want to know how we come up with this award. So I have to personally attend all of those questions. So of course, mula doon sa real estate, sanay na tayo dun na syempre ang mga clients natin, bago sila mag-decide to buy a property, you have to make sure that everything is clear to them, everything is well explained to them, the same discipline that I applied also here in award-giving body.
Talking about the lessons in life, I'm sure you have awarded a lot of leaders already. If there are leadership lessons that you have learned from them, what are these?
1, commitment. Number 2, consistency. These are the 2 things that for me should and always go hand in hand. Commitment in your job, commitment sa sarili mo, na whatever you started, you have to pursue that because there's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of challenges that you could encounter. So how committed you are to your commitment. And of course, the consistency. Kasi minsan pag napapagod ka na, pag medyo mas mataas na yung pressure, mas mabigat na yung pressure sa'yo, parang, gusto ko naman mag-iba. Now, our leaders na nare-recognize natin, makita po natin, they have been through thick and thin in the industry.
They do not easily give up.
They do not easily give up. There is that consistency. Talagang, you could say that the nickname in the business is consistency. As long as you are consistent and committed to your passion, to your dreams in life, you could achieve it.
That's easy to remember. Consistency and commitment.
That's also CNC.
Yun.
Channel and channel.
Okay. Which leads me to this. So talagang hindi mo pa rin binibitawan ang real estate. So can you give us outlook ng real estate industry? Halimbawa, sa property development ngayon, di ba? Parang mga nambabasa tayo na bumabagsak yung industriya. Although this is more on the rentals, on the office spaces, but somehow it's still related to your industry dahil daw may oversupply. Pero ang sabi nga nila, ang real estate, ito yung pag-aari na hindi bumababa, hindi nagde-depreciate, di ba? So, bakit ba ang mga nanonood sa atin, why would they invest in real estate? And tama lang ba na dito mag-invest? At bakit sila sa real estate mag-invest? Hindi sa ibang bagay, hindi sa funds, or, there's a lot of areas where they can invest in, di ba? But why would people go into investments in real estate?
Well, of course, before investing, you have to make sure, you have to ask yourself, what type of investment is this? Is this the primary investment? Ito bang residential ito or talagang purely investment na lang ito? Pero sa nakikita po natin ngayon, for me, although there is news right now na bumababa, pero sa amin naman, sa trend namin, patuloy naman ang pagtaas ng demand namin. By the way, CRV, Chunnel and Channel Realty is the marketing arm of almost top 10 developers ng Pag-ibig. We are the marketing arm of 8990 Holdings Inc. We are also the marketing arm of New APEC. So, 8990 so far last year, the top 1 of Pag-ibig, New APEC, and then Raymulan. And then we also have here the 𝗗𝗏𝗃 Development Corporation. So, yung top 4 na yan, kami po ang marketing arm. They are the developers, top developers of Pag-ibig. Yeah, so baka po magtampo ang aking mga developers, allow me to mention, although they are also part of the top 10. Of course, we have the 𝗏𝐼𝐶ity Homes, PA Alvarez, baka may nakalimutan pa ako. But our marketing arms, allow me to mention, we also have here the Wicom, we also have the Masaito. So these are the developers who are supporting Channel and Channel. Sila po ang nasa likod ng tagumpay din po ng Channel and Channel Realty.
So I noticed that with the profile of Chunnel and Channel, this could be anyone, any Filipino who wants to have a house, who wants to have a home, because I think that is the essence and the vision of Pag-ibig, to provide housing loan opportunities
to members of
Pag-ibig.
Yes.
Diba, whether they're government officers or regular employees of companies. So ganun pala yun. So in case a lot of people who are watching Open for Business now, they can easily call you or your company and inquire about how they can take advantage of their investments.
Not just that, CRB, because we have a huge market segment from socialize, from 3,000 monthly. Malapit lang
May
ito sa
ganon,
Metro
oo.
Manila. 3,000 lang
Saan
monthly.
ito?
An hour drive from Metro
Okay.
Manila.
So as
ito
low as
napaka-
3,000 a month.
monthly amortization. So
Wow.
ganyan siya kababa.
So
But of course,
socialized
naman ito.
housing yun.
Ito ang yung mga kumikita ng nasa 8 to 9,000
Okay.
monthly.
So magkakabahay ka na sa
Yes.
halagang 3,000 monthly.
Yes, oo. So talagang ito ay tulong talaga
Okay,
sa
so
mga...
socialized, ano pa yung category na iba?
Next after that, we have the economic, and then we also have the high-end. We even
So ano yung
have-
economic naman?
These
Gaano?
are mga prices po na medyo mas mataas na. Of course, we have that around 3M, o
Okay.
3 million, na ang mga monthly amortization around nasa 10 or 11
Okay.
or less than 20,000. Ayan. So may mga house and lot na po yan. And kami po, the Chunnel and Channel CRV, we cater, no, not just the house and lot, but even yung mga farm lots. Yes, we do have condominiums. We also have that. So kung ano po ang preferred at kung saan ang preferred po ng client, yes, we can have that. Because we also have offices in Cavite, in Batangas, within Calabarzon area, in Rizal, Pampanga. Yes, we do have offices on that, which our office, our staff are willing to assist them. So sa mga nanonood po natin na gusto pong magkabahay, gusto pong magkaroon ng property, please, pwede po ninyo pong i-contact ang aming page, Chunnel and Channel Realty.
Speaking of that, so nabanggit mo kanina, a portion of the
Yes.
business proceeds
Correct.
goes to the foundation. So bakit nyo ginawa ito? How important is it for leaders to also integrate philanthropy into their work? Kasi ikaw, ginagawa nyo, and somehow this, again, is commitment.
Again, I am just returning and I am just fulfilling, my pledge or my prayer before, that time will come kapag maiangat, maiahon, right word. Maiahon kami po sa hirap. No? I will also do my best to help yung ating mga kababayan. At parang ang sarap magtrabaho na alam mong kabahagi ng iyong kinikita yung ating, alam mo, may parte ka na iniaalat doon sa ating mga kababayan. And marami din naman tayo pong mga kababayan, mga negosyante, na sila din po ang sumusuporta sa atin po mga CSR through Golden Icons, that they are willing to extend kung ano ang kaya nila pong i-share sa amin para maipagpapatuloy po ito. Because honestly, we used to have this, in fact, monthly na nga namin ito ginagawa. We used to have this CSR monthly. No? Minsan sa mga bata, minsan meron po kaming tinutulungan din po yung bahay silungan. Ito po ay mga bata who were victims of child abuse and child exploitation. Yan nga po yung sa Golden Icons, pagbibigay ng mga medical equipment and supplies sa mga public hospitals, talagang nakakataba ng puso etong mga bagay na ito. At nakita ko po na the more na nagbibigay ka, the more din na dumarating at patuloy kang pinagpapala. Pati na rin po yung mga nagiging supporters natin, na-establish lalo yung good relationship. Dahil nakita nila, we are not just into earnings. Again, yung aking nga pong laging sinisigaw, we are not born just to earn for a living, but to make a difference in the life of others. So we have to stand on that principle.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, di ko natatanungin yung impact kasi sinabi mo na, So I think that is already a response to that. Now, putting together an event of this scale is no easy feat, di ba?
Yeah.
Hindi naman ganun kadali, di ba?
Correct.
But if there are things or a thing that you want to improve on how leaders in Asia, not only in the Philippines but in Asia, are recognized, ano ito? Meron ka pa bang naiisip na paano mapapaganda ang ganitong mga recognition events?
Well, para sa akin, mahalaga na mabigyan natin ng proper recognition, proper platform, proper venue ang ating mga outstanding awardees. Because it's only one night, awarding ceremony, it's only one night na mapaparamdam natin sa kanila at masasabi natin sa kanilang maraming salamat sa lahat ng sakripisyo mo, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga pagtitiis mo, sa mga negosyante, maraming salamat na kahit there are times na parang ayaw mo na, gusto mo nang i-give up ang negosyo mo, but you are thinking sa mga empleyado mo, kaya ipinagpapatuloy mo pa rin ang pakikipaglaban na ipagpatuloy ang negosyo. So for me, having a proper venue, kaya nga po kami, lahat ng mga awards night namin, we make sure to give the best production and recognition platform, no, mula po sa mga designs, sa mga trophy, sa mga tao na nakakasama nila, no, sa venue. So we make it a point na uuwi ang ating mga awardees na nararamdaman nila na talagang they were being recognized, they are being valued. That night is their special night. That's the main objective namin, maramdaman ng awardee na mabuti na lang pala hindi ako nag-give up. Meron palang private or may mga organization pala na nakakakita. That's the main objective.
In terms of your outlook, we know that it's 2025 and based on my interviews with CEOs, thought leaders, they see 2025 as a big year. So what's your outlook in terms of the future of leadership and the future of influence?
2025 and the years to come would be a year of collaborations. We have to collaborate with each other. When we do this together, we could go far. And not just we can go far, but we could have a huge impact to our society. So for me, collaboration.
And I think that's the reason why we're collaborating with you. And thank you so much for gracing Open for Business. But this is one final question. If you were to receive an award for yourself, ano naman ito? Anong award ang... best actor ba tayo?
Actually, in that, yan po, even up to this time, para sa akin kasi it would be self-serving kung ako ang sasagot.
Okay, assuming assuming there's an award giving by.
Sa lahat ng question mo, yan po ang pinakamali.
If you were to receive an award for yourself, what would you want it to be?
Well, for me, maybe about leadership, which is being connected to inspiring those people na nangangarap na mabago ang buhay, na kung ano man yung pinagdadaanan nila, just hold on and keep on fighting. Ano man ang mangyari sa'yo, as long as you are giving your best, panalo ka pa rin doon. Dahil kailanman, wala pong tao na nagsisi na ibinigay niya ang kanyang the best sa umpisa pa lang. Kasi di ba minsan marami tayo sana pala, noon pa lang ginalingan ko na, binigay ko na yung the best ko kasi kung ano itong narating ko ngayon baka masigit pa. So kung ibinigay mo na ang lahat, whatever, wherever you will be in life, wala kang pagsisisiyan, wala kang regrets. And even, di ba, marami pong nagkakaedad na sabi na pala, mas maaga akong nag-umpisa. So para sa akin, yung leadership at inspiration siguro na award, yun yung I could say para sa akin. Kasi after all, we are just a passers-by. We have to have some legacy na pwede nating maipass on.
If there are people or persons that has inspired you in the past that you cannot forget, who are they?
Of course, ang ating mga magulang. Because all the values that we had right now, it came from them. The way we live, the way our principles, no, are all coming from them. So, nagpapasalamat ako dahil sa kabila ng kahirapan ng buhay, ang father ko po ay nag-ibang bansa pa para mairaos lang maipalaki kami. Ang hirap noon pala, no, yung nangingibang bansa ka, hindi kayo magkasama. Pero sa kabila po ng mga pangungulila, he is fighting for us. And together with my mother as well, nagsumikap din siya na mapag-aral kami kahit sa province po, nagsumikap siya na maipalaki kami na may pagmamahal sa kapwa, I could say.
Wow. Okay, I give you now the opportunity to, Ronell, to invite viewers of Open for Business to go to your website or invite them.
Yeah, sa lahat po ng ating mga viewers na nakikinig at nanonood sa mga sandaling ito, I would like to encourage and invite you that on February 28, there will be our awarding ceremony, Asia's Influential Leader Awards, to be held at Okada, Manila. No, ito po ay a celebration of influential leaders of our time. And pwede po ninyo kaming masubaybayan sa aming Facebook page. Just search Asia's Influential Leader Awards. At ako po'y naniniwala na sa ating sama-samang pagtutulungan, pagsasama-sama, malayo ang atin pong mararating. Maraming salamat po, of course, si RB at sa lahat po ng ating mga viewers.
That's Dr. Ronell Ybanez of the Asia's Golden Icon Awards, and of course, a lot of other companies under your belt, including Chunnel and
Chunnel Realty.
Yeah. Our buzzword of the week is philanthrocapitalism. It is a term coined by Matthew Bishop and Michael Green and used as the name of their 2008 book. It celebrates the coming together of business skills and structures with a focus on solving the world's shared social problems. Celebrating icons isn't just about trophies and titles. It's about recognizing passion, dedication, and the power to inspire. Challenges will always confront us, but rising above and making significant strides call for visionary leadership. And that's how we become truly iconic. And our quote of the week is from Tony Blair, the former British Prime Minister. He said, "The best philanthropy is not just about giving money, but giving leadership. The best philanthropists bring the gifts that made them successful, the drive, the determination, the refusal to accept that something can't be done if it needs to be into their philanthropy." Maraming salamat sa isang oras na pagsama sa amin. Maraming salamat, Dr. Ronell Ybanez. Salamat sa isang makabuluhang usapan ukol sa negosyo dito lang sa Open for Business. Hanggang sa susunod na linggo, samahan nyo kaming muli dito sa Open for Business. Catch us too on Facebook, on YouTube. Like and subscribe on our social media page at Net25 TV. We will bring you more insights from industry experts, thought leaders, CEOs, and featured SMEs. Together, let us help encourage business development in the Philippines. Sharpen your business acumen, feel the pulse, and set the trend for as long as you are informed and open for business. Ito po si 𝗚𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗩. Marami pong salamat.
This program is supported by